Okay, we're gonna add some styles into our app here. I've cleaned off a few of the tabs on there. Let's go into, we have our style. Let's go into our main.scss, and we're just gonna get rid of everything that's in there for right now. And add a body with a margin of 0 and a background color of, let me grab that real fast. It's going to be hash E5, E5, E5. So it's kind of like a grayish white color. Okay. So what the margin did was that it just, naturally there's a little gap all around the whole page, and that's what margin 0 does, is it gets rid of the gap. Coming above here, all right, we're gonna first style our nav bar right up here with the add home and add books. So what we're going to do, let's see, go down here to styles and create a new file called nav.scss. And we have to import it. So we're gonna say at import /nav scss, just like that. And with a semicolon at the end. And now hopefully our nav style should be applied. Let's see, if we go into our reducers, we called, let's see, yeah, the class name here for the nav bar, we just called it nav. So you say dot nav right there. I have a background color of, let's see, this color right here. And it's working, so that's good. That was just a test to make sure it was working. I do have a few variables that I've been using. So let's create another file here, call it variables.scss. And inside, let's see, I have a couple colors. Navy, which is that one color that I just put in. I have a gray color. And that is 605 F63. I have our white. That was E5, E5, E5. Then I have a black. 1511516. Those are the main colors that we're going to be using. So in our nav, let's change this to navy. And then our main, let's change this to white. And it's not working because we didn't import our variables. We're going to import it at the very top. At import variables. Yeah. Oh, we need a semicolon at the end. And it looks like everything is back to working, so that's good. All right, going back to our nav. Let's see, I'm going to give our nav a width of 100%. And a height, also 100, or no, height of 50 pixels. We have our background. All right, so that's looking good. We have our background. Let's see, we're gonna give it a display flex. Justify content of space around. And a padding top of 20 pixels. Let's see what that does. Okay, that's looking better. The spacing around that, I like that. Okay, let's style the actual link itself now. Inside of our nav, we're gonna grab our A tag. And we're gonna do a text transformation to uppercase. Whoops, text transform to uppercase. You can see that will bring it all up to uppercase. The color is going to be that white. The text decoration will be none. And then the cursor will be a pointer. So that is looking good. And we're gonna have a hover. So we're gonna say ampersand hover with the text decoration of underline. And we're gonna have that gray color. Use this. Yeah, and color is going to be the gray. Then we're gonna have a transition of 0.5 seconds. Let's see. Yeah. So it is going darker at the same rate. It's just throwing me off that it's coming up. But yeah, it is working. All right. So let's see. I am going to see, let's pick a different font. Let's go to Google Fonts. Google Fonts. And let's see, let's grab Merriweather here. The, oh, they changed it. Let's see, the regular 400. Then also Roboto. We'll do the regular as well. Grab this link. We're going to come to, it's, oh, I always forget the static index.html. And we're going to replace it, this link here, right there. Now, inside of our variables, let's add a title font, which is going to be Merriweather. Then serif, and then a text font, which is going to be Roboto. Then sans serif. Got it wrong. Serif. There we go. All right. Going back into our nav, let's in our A tag right here. We're going to add font family of our title, just like that. So we can close out of that, and you can see what we had before. If I comment that out, is smaller. But bring it back, it just looks nicer. Cool. So that is the nav page. Let's move on to this home page here. So let's create a new file and call it book index.scss. We got to import it into our main. Let's see. At import book index. Cool. So inside of our book index, we're going to grab our, let's open up our book index here. We can see, so we have a content, which is the whole page wrapper here. So let's grab that, content, and I'm going to give it a display of, not inline, of grid. Justify items, center, and padding bottom of 100 pixels. And that is looking fine. Everything is in the middle, working as it should be. All right. Now, inside of our content, we have an H1, which is this list of books right here. So in our H1, the font family is going to be title. And the color, oops, color is going to be our black color. There we go. It doesn't look much different than our other black, but it makes a difference. All right, we have our H1. Let's do our H2 and 3. So H2 and H3, that is the title and the author. And the font family is just going to be our text. There we go. Cool. Let's now style our links, the view book and the delete. I think that's what we called it, .links. Yeah, right here, .links. Book index, .links, which we're going to display, flex, and then justify content of space between. Cool, I like that. So that puts them evenly at the front and the end. Let's grab each individual link, which is the font family. Oh, let's try that again. Font family will be our text. Whoops. Text decoration will be none. Color will be gray. Gray. Geez, all right. And then we're going to have a transition of 0.5 seconds. Now we're going to want to have our hover effect. So ampersand hover with our text decoration of underline and a gray. Whoops, I cannot spell gray, among other many things. Color is also going to be our gray. And that's it. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like it. Cool, cool. So that, let's see, we need to grab this book index, which I think is on our app. I think that's where we put it. Yeah. We have a class named app, which has the book index and the break in there, and then we have an HR in our break. So let's go over here, let's create a new file, call it app.scss. Make sure that we import it into our main. I'm actually gonna put this up at the top. Well, okay, I'm gonna put it after my nav. Import app.scss. And okay, coming into our app, we're gonna grab that app class. We're gonna have our width of 100 view width. Then we're gonna, oops, everything's going wrong. Okay, we have our text align, center. And that puts it right in the center like we want. Okay, let's grab our H1. And then, okay, we're gonna give it a font family of our title. And then a font size of 3 rem. I like it. And now we have our break. HR with our color, I'm going to give it a gray, that gray. Height of 12 pixels. A border 0 with a box shadow. Of inset 0, 12 pixels, 12 pixels, negative 12 pixels, and then RGBA, and in the parentheses 0, 0, 0, 0.5. And that'll give us a nice shadow underneath our break there. That looks really nice, like it's popping out. Cool. So that is our front page.